y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim in case you're new here, and today's video is going to be my weekly what's for dinner. So I'm going to share with y'all 3 meals that we had this week. I hope y'all will enjoy, so let's get started. Hey y'all, tonight we're going to be making something called Mexican Picadillo, or I may be saying it wrong. Mexican Picadillo. If I'm saying it wrong, y'all correct me. Anyways, I have my skillet and I have a pound of hamburger meat, and I'm going to heat this up or brown it over about medium-high heat. I guess it's still a little bit frozen. Oh, man. I'm gonna throw a little salt and pepper on this meat. So I'm going to start browning this meat, and then I will come back once it's browned and I'll show you the next step. Alright y'all, I got my meat almost done. I'm going to add in a ½ cup of diced onions and 1 diced bell pepper. And then I also have, it called for 2 cups of diced tomatoes, not diced tomatoes, sorry, diced potatoes. And this is probably a little over that, maybe 2½ cups or more, but that's okay. I kind of wasn't sure how much I had until I got done with it. So anyways, we're going to cook this for just a little bit until these onions and peppers are kind of soft. Oh, it smells good. Mix all this in here. And some of my potatoes might actually be bigger than what they should have been, but I think it'll be okay. And I just use my little cutter to try to cut them all around the same size. So, yeah, we're going to let those continue to cook for just a little bit, and then I will come back and we're going to add in some garlic. I have been letting this cook for a little while, and I think that those onions and bell peppers are pretty soft. We're going to add in 4 cloves of garlic. I always just buy this already minced up garlic, and I believe about ½ teaspoon is supposed to be equivalent to 1 clove. So there's our 4 cloves. And we're going to stir that in, let it kind of cook for about 30 seconds or so, and then I'm going to add in some beef broth. I didn't have any beef broth. I have the beef bouillon, so it called for 1½ cups of beef broth. So I just heated up 1½ cups of water, and then I added 1 beef bouillon and then half of the beef bouillon. So and then we're also going to add in an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. So I'm about to add all that in just a second. Here's our beef bouillon or beef broth, whichever you have. Add that in. And then we're going to add in our 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. I have seen this on Pinterest several times, and I've always wanted to make it. I just never had. And then tonight I was trying to think of something. Got on Pinterest, saw this again, and I had basically everything that it needed, so I figured I'm going to make it tonight. Add that in, and then we're fixing to add in some seasonings. I'll let you know what they are just a minute. Okay, we're going to add in a teaspoon of salt, okay, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You may hear some noise in a minute. My husband just drove up. We're going to add in a teaspoon of ground cumin. And a teaspoon of coriander, which I just recently bought. I had never used this before. Yeah. I'm going to stir all of this up real good. And then I'm also going to throw in 1 bay leaf. And then we're going to let this simmer. We're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so. Now I'm going to turn this down to about simmer and let it cook for, sorry, Adrian got a birthday card. I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll do the next step. I am now removing the lid, kind of stir this, and then we're going to cook it for 10 minutes with the lid off so that the liquid can kind of evaporate and these potatoes can continue to soften. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 more minutes, and then I will come back. Okay, y'all, I ended up covering these back up for just a little bit longer because the potatoes were not quite done. But be sure to remove the bay leaf. Sorry about the... Remove your bay leaf when you're done. And I think that's going to be good. I also made just a package of just Spanish rice, and then I got some tortillas with cheese and made like little quesadillas. So, yep, I'm going to go get this on the table. There's a little closer look. There's the Mexican Picadillo or whatever, and the Spanish rice, and then, like I said, I just made little quesadillas, which is cheese in it, and I just keep them in my little bag, and then Courtney's getting some different sauce in case anybody wants it, and that is supper tonight, y'all. Hey, Adrian, do you like this food?
Yeah.
The good? Yeah. Good deal. Okay, honey, can I get, all right. Courtney, how is it?
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
And Bryce.
It's good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Get on my face.
I'm from my tortilla.
Yep, it's pretty good. And then we added, y'all, this right here. Let me show you. This Cholula. Let me get it to
I saw. Focus.
chili lime. And we bought it at this store. And look, we got it for 99 cents. But it's really good. Hey, y'all. Tonight we're going to make some steak. These are New York strip steaks. I bought these from Walmart. And they come already packaged like this. But we're going to marinate these, and we're going to make these in the air fryer. So I'm going to get the marinade ready, and we're going to go ahead and have these marinade. It's 4:25, so we're going to let them marinate at least until about 5:30. So I'll get that ready. Okay, y'all, I'm going to make up a quick marinade. We're going to start out with a third a cup of soy sauce. And then we're going to put a fourth a cup of Worcestershire. I'm making a mess, y'all. There we go. We're going to put in a tablespoon of garlic. I've got the minced garlic. I may not have enough in here, but let's see. I'm basically going to use everything that's left in this because and then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. We're going to do a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. We're going to whisk this together real well. And then I'm going to get a gallon-sized bag and put our steaks in it and pour this over it, and then I'm going to let these marinate for about an hour. Hold on just a second. Okay, y'all, I got my steaks in here, and I got my marinade, so we're going to pour that in there. Just kind of whisking it one more time. We're going to pour that in there. And then Bryce is over there making his famous mac and cheese that he has shared before.
What did they say about the mac and cheese? Has anyone made it?
I don't know. See, I'm just kind of coating it, and I'm just going to let it marinate for a little while, and then we will air fry these and see how they turn out. So, we'll be back in a little bit. Y'all, to go along with our steak, I'm going to make some baked potatoes in my Instant Pot. I have 4 potatoes. I have scrubbed these, and then I also stabbed them or poked them with a knife. Okay, I have about a cup of water I'm going to pour in there. And I have these setting on the little trivet thing. And we're going to close this up. I think everything. Okay. And now, I'm going to take you down here, and we want to set this on high pressure, and then I want it to be about 15 minutes. I want it to be, wait, how do I go? Normal, sorry. I want it on pressure cook, normal, high pressure for 15 minutes, and then it should just start up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, and once it comes to pressure, we will let this cook, and then I'm going to let it naturally release or natural release for about 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to do now. I have my air fryer out and have my steaks marinating. So we are going to, I got my little, I just pulled the whole thing out, and we're going to go ahead and start placing our steaks in here. Hold on. Hopefully I can fit them all in here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if we can get all 5 of them in there. Let's see. 'Cause I might have to do part of, well, let's see. I'm working on it. And I really want to get it all done at the same time. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You know what, we're just going to attempt it because they're in there. I don't know if this is bad or good. I don't know. Okay, anyways. So now we're going to put these in here. And get y'all over here. And we're going to set this on, let's see. It's already on 400, and I'm going to do it for 6 minutes to start with. And then we're going to flip them and then do them maybe 6 more. We'll see how it is. And I will be back to show you. Lordy, y'all. Y'all, I thought I was recording. Let me show y'all. I flipped these already. Thought I was recording and I wasn't. So anyways, I flipped all these over. And actually my nieces told me about this, doing these in the air fryer from TikTok. So the people on TikTok that we saw had been doing them for 7 minutes. But I did my first side for 6, but I'm putting it back in now for 7. Okay, y'all. Now,
Okay, guys, so.
I think, let's see.
Looks so good. Why does it look like, oh my gosh. Okay, it looks so good.
I'm going to flip them over one more time, and I'm just going to put it on for a couple more minutes. Just, I don't know.
How about we just not?
Let me cut it. Let me cut it. Because I don't know, y'all, how, I don't want it to be, yeah, it needs to go a little longer. I don't like. Okay, hold up. I should have took those out right then and there because they would have been perfect. Like it to be too red. So anyways, I'm going to put this on for like 2 more minutes. And our potatoes, we're going to come over here and I'm going to release the pressure, which there isn't much pressure to release. And then these potatoes should be good and done. Oh yeah, those look good. Okay, y'all, got them out. They look pretty good, so hopefully they'll taste good. I'm gonna let them rest for a few minutes. Then I'm gonna, she's starving, and then I'll show y'all over here.
Guys, we haven't had steak in forever, so I don't even know what it tastes like anymore.
I got the potatoes, and then we got some salad mix and some of the toppings and things. And in just a little bit, we will come back and we will let you know what we think. Courtney wanted to show y'all these bracelets she's been making, y'all.
My friend made this one, and she made this one. I made one exactly like this for my mom. And this bead one I made. I wish I could send some out to y'all, though.
Okay, Bryce, what do you think? It's good, but I think I should have took it out the first time. I think putting it back in, it made it a little bit over, like, well done. How do you like it?
On my braces.
It's really good.
It's got good flavor, doesn't it?
It's good because we never really get steak, so I don't care if it's no $500 steak. That's what we're on once, but we never.
It's good. Courtney, how do you like it?
We ain't poor, but we ain't rich.
We're what?
We ain't poor, but we ain't rich. If we ever want some steaks, we just go outside and kill a cow.
No. I mean,
No,
if
those
it got...
are Petsies. Only Crazy Cow 2.0, not Crazy Cow 2.0. Then we kill it. Because you're mean. She's running into you. She's running into you.
He's a mess.
Mm-hmm. Adrian.
Okay. How do you like... Excuse me. How do you like it?
It's kind of like beef jerky.
It is a little bit overdone, but it's good.
It has good flavor.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
It's like
I think 6 minutes on each side would have been perfect. Don't put the last 2 minutes in there, but hey, air fryer, steaks. I got this sausage over here cooking up. Half of it I'm going to put away and we're going to use for like breakfast burritos or something. And then the other half we're going to use tonight for chili. Y'all seen when I first put it in here, I don't know if you could tell, but I actually grounded it up a little bit more. This is the blue and gold sausage. I don't know if you've heard of that, but the FFA sells it. And so we had bought some, but my husband thinks it's a little bit too, I don't know what the word is. Anyways, he wanted it ground up some more. So we ground it up. And so now I'm just browning it, and then we're going to make some chili. Alright, now I have my bigger pot, and I'm adding some olive oil. We're going to heat that up, and I'm going to cook 1 medium onion that I diced up, or at least start cooking it. Okay, I apologize. I accidentally thought I was recording and I wasn't. But I have added my sausage back to the pan, and then I'm adding 2.5 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of ground cumin, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, which I will tell you probably put about 1 because it was a little bit salty. A 1/2 teaspoon of ground blah 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 blah. A 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, that's optional. And then I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of beef broth, 1 15-ounce can of petite diced tomato, blah 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 again. A 15-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, and then also a 16-ounce can of red kidney beans drained and rinsed, and an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. And I ended up letting this simmer on top of the stove for about 20 to 25 minutes, and I also made up a pan of cornbread, and I did not get reactions, but the chili was very good. It was a little bit salty. I think it was because of the beef broth, maybe, and the salt. For some reason, and it could have been that sausage. Maybe the sausage was a little bit salty, but it was a little bit salty, but not bad. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching this week's What's for Dinner. Be sure to tune in again next Friday, and I will be having some new videos coming out next week. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know if there's any particular recipes you would like to see or any particular type of videos. I've been kind of in a rut and I haven't been posting as much as I usually do, but I want to start posting more. But I just want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing, and I hope y'all have a wonderful week.